know, short sales aren't going away. And this is Ron Cika, your friendly broker.
And Howard Bernick, your mortgage guru, here at Bagel Land, bringing you some best practices to help you close your short sale transactions.
You know, Ron, I've been looking at a lot of articles, and it seems like 2012 is going to be a great year for volume.
You know, I'm hearing the same thing, and in fact, I'm seeing it in our numbers.
That's pretty cool because the government is also, they put out their white pages, and they have an initiative to try to help the housing market even further.
Okay, what'd they say? Anything interesting?
Actually, they did say a few things that were interesting. They are going to actually force the GSAs to reduce their underwriting standards so they can get more buyers in.
Well, that would open more opportunities for buyers, obviously. But next year, I believe short sales are going to be the big rage.
No, short sales are going to be big next year, and we all have to get really good at doing them. You know, the sellers, their really only motivation is to save their credit for later on. And the big losers in these short sales,
Other than the realtors,
of course, are going to be the buyers. Because when those deals don't go through, those buyers have to go find another property.
let me take you to the short sale addendum and show you a couple areas to watch out for. The first area you want to address is paragraph 1, which talks about the deadline for the seller to deliver the short sale approval to the buyer. If you look here, it says that the seller has 30 days from the effective date to deliver the short sale approval. You can see here that it says that after this period, either party can cancel the contract with written notice to the other party. So this is one of those areas that a buyer can take advantage of. By setting a relatively short time frame in the contract, they can either determine to cancel the contract or continue it.
Yeah, but what about the seller? They can get out of the contract too.
Yeah, it could, but why would an upside down seller want to cancel the contract?
Yeah, that's true. And this allows the buyer to go out and look for other homes. And if they find something they like, they can kill this contract and go with the new one. They don't have to wait all those months for the short sale to come through.
Yeah, and frankly, the sellers will want the short sale transaction to continue moving forward, get the short sale approval, and maybe even sell to some other buyer. It really benefits everyone.
Yeah, it gives them that flexibility.
Now, Howard had to go use the little boy's room. The next area of the short sale addendum that you want to watch out for is paragraphs 3 and paragraphs. Paragraph 3 determines when the contract periods will start for the buyer. And you'll want to mark this box to have the time period start once the seller has the short sale approval from their lender. And then let's scroll down to paragraph 6, which addresses multiple offers and backup contracts. And especially if the time period in paragraph 1 is limited, you'll want to check this box, which will allow the seller to take backup offers. Jeez, Howard's not even back from the bathroom yet. I hope he's okay. Now, if the buyers love the property and they want to extend the property and wait for the short sale approval, they can do that in paragraph 3. And in paragraph 6, they can indicate that the seller will not accept backup offers. Jeez, Howard, I was getting concerned about you.
I had a little bellyache, it's okay.
All right, well, at this point in time, we want to look at a couple sections of the main contract which can help your transactions without any problems.
Come on, Ron, no problems? What contract has no problems?
Less problems. Anyway, let's take a look at paragraph 4 of the FAR bar contract. Of course, this is where we enter in the closing date.
Closing date? These are short sales. We have no idea how long these things are going to take.
That's true, so let me tell you how to handle this.
Alright, so I deleted Ron's recording, so you got me here. So in this section, instead of typing the date, just type in 30 days from the short sale approval date.
Wow, that is a great idea. And these people can actually make application for their mortgage approvals, and we could do everything except for the appraisal or anything that will cost money.
That's fantastic.
And once the short sale approval comes in, all we'll have to do then is appraise the property, get clear title, and we're rocking to closing.
Well, that should speed things up.
Absolutely.
My last tip is regarding the title charges to the buyer.
You know, some of those short sale negotiators are really ripping some of these people off.
You know, in some cases they are, but in other times they really don't have a choice. First, before you make an offer, why don't you get a preliminary HUD from the closing statement, determine the limit that your buyer's charges are going to be, and put that language right in the sales contract. You know, your buyer can always pay more, but it'll be their choice and not the seller's. Well, I hope you found this information useful. In fact, we've included a link to examples of short sale agreements and language for your main contract just below.
You know, this is all really cool stuff. You know, this should take the gray area out of those short sale contracts. You know, I'd like to thank Rob from Bagel Land for allowing us to film here. He's also given us some coupons for discounts at his restaurant, which is right across the street from the office on Sunrise Boulevard and Plantation. And you can also get those coupons from our Facebook page at Growing Your Success at Coral Shores Realty. Remember, we're just across the street from Bagel Land.
This is your friendly broker, Ron Cika.
And your mortgage guru, Howard Vernick, thanking you for joining us in this edition of Contract Talk.